Hi guys, so welcome to my review of the Logitech G300s optical gaming mouse. I will try to make this review really quick. First of all, I did buy this device for myself because I needed a more capable mouse planning to do a video editing station. And I used this for the meantime on my laptop, so only left right click with the scroll wheel in both sides and the Windows button. It wasn't enough. I needed something more capable, and here I am very limited because I am a lefty. So I need something that is ambidextrous, and I wanted many buttons, and I wanted something precise, just not anything affordable available with wireless, because I don't need the highest precision or the lowest input lag. So I was fine with wireless, but there's just nothing on the market. Only maybe the Razer Uruburu, which just is too expensive. That's why I looked on the market, that I found like maybe 3 or 4 mice that would fit my needs, because I wanted at least 8 buttons or something like that. I got this here on the Logitech G300s. I will make it already quick because I know this device is on the market for quite a while. I read a lot of positive comments, good reviews, but I see things completely different. First of all, some people on Amazon complained the mouse is way too small. I thought, okay, I don't have big hands, I have medium fingers, I have short fingers, so it will be fine. But no, it absolutely isn't. This mouse is way too small because, okay, first of all, one thing, I'm a lefty and usually should use a mouse like this if you are left-handed. But ever since I used the mouse, I used it like this, and if I want to right click, I did this. I never had an issue with that. I know it's completely the wrong way to use it, but I was always fine on every mouse doing it. So that's the right way, that's my way. The one thing though is, if I hold it like this normally and use it, my hand is always like this in a shape, just not like this. And then if you hold it like this, it is just very tiresome because it's just too small. You have to claw it. I would like to, even this mouse is way more comfortable because, as you can see, I am flat here. I can use it easy, no problem. But here, due to the odd shaped high curve, it's just not comfortable. I can't rest my hand flat. So it will tire way earlier. And then those absolutely stupid side buttons, because I wanted many buttons, and the software is fine. First of all, the software. You have 3 different profiles that you can change, and as you can see, the color changes. And you have completely different options for all the buttons. They are completely customizable, which is absolutely great because, for example, I had green for video editing. Here I would have cut, and here I would have paste. Here I would have ripple, and that would have been fine. But the ergonomics of those buttons are completely bullshit, because usually you have thumb buttons, so something like here, and on the ambidextrous mouse maybe something like here. And I, for example, on my Razer Copperhead, never had an issue getting all the buttons done, because many people say you can reach the 2 on this side easy, but you have a hard time getting it with the other hand. I never had, for example, on my Copperhead, I could use it like this, and with my ring finger I could still use both very easy. But what is here the case? If I want to use these, I have to use it, but you always have to search them because they are just not intuitive. And even if I would use this, I could use this, but they are, because you have to weirdly stretch your finger to get to the other 2 buttons. Using it for me like this, I have to stretch even more so, and even these 2 buttons aren't really easy to access, and these 2 are actually quite okay. Also, what is really bad, the device is way too lightweight. It feels like it's completely hollow, and you just don't have the precision, because what I often do, I shake with my legs a lot. And if I just hold the mouse and shake my legs, it always moves a little bit, and the curve is never precise. So of course that's my issue, but even this mouse, okay, it has a battery, but all the mice I had before was still a little bit more heavy. Also the material itself feels okay. This should be soft touch, but it is so hard soft touch and so thin that it doesn't really provide you any grip. I don't think it's grippy. It should be way more soft touch or sticky to actually give you a grip. So enhanced grip, no. The material, as you can see, it feels okay, but the sound, it's so loud. And if I scroll, for example, if I just scroll at the mouse, as you can see here, it already does a little bit of an odd sound, as like it is scrubbing against something. But if you do it normally, you always scrub a little bit against the plastic, and it's just way too ugly in terms of sound. Not that it's too loud, but it just is odd. The button clicks itself, not the quietest ones, but Once again, my conclusion is don't buy it. Spend a little bit more. I think, get the Razer Taipan or maybe the Mionix Avior 7000. I will have to check that. If you have any suggestions, please let me know, but this is definitely not what I want. I want 9 buttons or so, a nice software. The software here is great. The capabilities of the mouse are great. The precision is all fine, but I'm not a fan. It's too small. The buttons are inconvenient to reach, at least for me. The scrolling wheel sounds terrible. While editing it just sounded horrible. And yes, the ergonomics aren't there. So I would say if you want something really, really cheap, the value isn't bad. It is an okay mouse. But if you plan to actually game a lot or do something and where you actually use the mouse quite often for a longer period of time, do yourself the favor, pay a little bit more, or maybe you don't even have to pay that much more, but get something better than this. I am not happy with this mouse. That's it for the review of the Logitech G300s. Yeah, not happy. Okay, until next time, bye.